Coming back at you with another video. It's your man, Ugly Man. Guys, we got another video here. This is with your dude, Myron Gaines. He's schooling some feminist chick on a college campus because she thinks that men are equal to women. And I always love this conversation here because we're completely different people. Like, this goes all the way back to the argument to where, you know, you would ask women for advice on dating and stuff like that, and they'd be like, "Oh, just tell her she's pretty and da this. Just tell her she's pretty, and that's it. That's the only advice that they would give you." And it's like it's so much farther in depth than that. Like, you have to make every move, and you have to talk to them first. You have to initiate. You have to ask them out on a date first. You have to initiate the first kiss. You have to make every first move because in Disneyland World, the woman always initiates first, right? The woman always initiates first in Disneyland World. Like in every Disney movie, every movie that ever existed, the woman always initiates first. And that is just completely false. And every man needs to know it because I was one of those dudes thinking that type of stuff. Like, oh, I'll just wait for the woman to approach me. And that was so rare that it barely fucking happened. And it's just like, why the hell? Until I used to watch this one dude named Mr. Locario, and he was like, no, you gotta approach women like it's a religion. You have to approach women like it's a freaking sport. You have to approach them religiously. Like, you have to approach women like it's a damn job. And then that's where my career started. We're just completely different. It's like a man can't just be a good-looking, pretty dude and just, like, get any chick that he wants. It just does not happen like that. No matter how the society would portray it to be, it just never works like that. And that's another reason why I just don't like this dude Clavicular. Like, he's full of shit. Clavicular, he's full of shit. You know, back when I was young, I looked better than that dude. I looked way better than Clavicular. But dude, I still look better than Clavicular, even as an ugly man. Because Clavicular, he's not that good looking. No, I'm just joking. He looks all right. He looks like a young Superman. Like, he could play like a young Superman or a Spider-Man or some shit like that. Not a bad looking dude, but he's wrong. He says, like, looks as a man is, like, extremely important. And is it better to be good looking as a man? Sure, but that entails like a lot of hate. Like, the better looking you are as a man, the more haters you're gonna get. And I'm talking about walking outside your next door neighbors. I'm talking about family members and friends and stuff like that. And that, I don't believe that happens with women. That might happen to a certain extent, but guys are really going to try to crucify you if you're a good looking guy. Don't ask me how I know this. Guys, let's check this video out with Myron Gaines on Uncensored America. Let's go.
You're saying that women are not as optimal as men, when women have throughout history been as optimal. And you're putting your head down and not arguing because you know I'm right, because you know there's no argument against factual history. Women throughout history have been in the same fields as men. Got us to space.
What you're failing to realize is these women, allegedly, that invented some of this stuff, which they haven't, by the way, the reality is that when women do invent things or when they do get involved in certain career fields like STEM or whatever, they tend to be the minority, okay?
Yeah, that's the thing, man. Women have, like, barely invented anything. Like, women really do not invent anything, honestly. And it's like, why should they? You know, they don't really have to. Like, women already have their lives already pretty much cut out for them. All they have to do is just be thin and look good, pretty much. And that's all it is to it. For a woman, for a man, it's completely different, man. Like, and just the game alone for a man is like extremely difficult because we all know that if you say one thing wrong to a woman, she's going to ghost you completely. And that's like, I would say, like, the biggest problem with dating in the game. If you say that there's not a blueprint to what you should be saying as a man to a woman. If you say one thing wrong, you're ghosted. If you make one movement wrong, you wear something weird, you do anything slightly off or weird, you're ghosted. And that's just how it is to date as a man. And women, they would never understand that shit. And that happens to even good-looking guys, too, man. You do anything weird, you say anything wrong. It doesn't even have to be weird. You say anything wrong, anything the girl doesn't like, You have political views that oppose hers. You have religious views that oppose hers, and you're done. You're absolutely done. You might not even listen. Like one time, there was this girl that liked me, right? And then she liked Kevin Gates, right? And I was like, I don't really like Kevin Gates. And she's like, oh, I can't even talk to you anymore. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, dude, I don't give a fuck, dude. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
If we had to rely on female ingenuity for society to continue, we would be...
For real, for real.
Hi.
Women are too wishy-washy, dude. Like, that's why I don't like working in freaking settings with women like that, because women are like just totally, if they don't like you, if a woman does not like you, dude, she's gonna be out to get you fired, dude. And it's just like, they don't care if that makes all women look bad, or how you feel about women after that. They don't give a fuck, dude. Women do not give a brat's ass about men. They just don't. And that just comes to the problem that men are just too simpy out here, man. It's like these old dudes and these old Western freaking country dudes, old men, Mexicans, like just bowing down to women and worshiping women, bro. Like, it's women cannot, they don't like that behavior, bro.
You've talked so much
Let's
about
continue.
how is wrong, but you've also talked so much about how women don't deserve equal rights to men. So my question is, do you respect women, since you talk so much against you? Is that just specifically towards men, or do you think that's...
And look, I just think women are too goddamn powerful, dude, for no reason. Like, women have way too much freaking power for absolutely no reason. And it's an imbalance, bro. It's like, it's not even fair. Like, there's dudes out here struggling, like, to even find one woman to even have some type of connection with. And these women are just having their freaking whole best time of their life. Like, I just think that's oddly unfair. Like, and if you would ask a man struggling, like an incel, struggling to have, like, one connection with a woman versus this woman here, dude, she's going to just spit on him, bro. She's going to look down on him. It's going to be, you're going to be like, we're not equal, right? She would even think that. We are not equal. And, you know, that's dude, it's such a big problem in society, man. It's such a huge problem. Like, and I get it. Women are the birth givers. They're the gatekeepers, right? The birth givers, like. But it's like, can't men, like, why do men have to have it so hard? But I guess it's because if you really build yourself up as a man, you can create a heaven on earth, right? So, and, you know, a top tier man lives a better life than a chick like this. Possibly. Yeah, I would say so, yeah. Yeah, a top tier man lives a way better life than a chick like this. So, hey, but that's only for the top tier. This is an average girl, you know? It's still unfair, but let's continue.
Towards women.
I don't respect women as equals.
Yeah, but when you talk
Because
about
you're not
rape-
equal.
Sorry. Who was in America?
And women can't fight to the same degree as men.
But women were also in the army at the time, in the military as a whole.
Okay.
Yeah,
we're going to have this discussion. The reality is, just because women are capable doesn't mean it's optimal.
So you do think men and women are both equally capable?
No, they're not
Yeah,
equally
you just
capable. That's
said
the
that they
problem.
were both
I said
capable,
just
though.
because they're capable doesn't
Yeah,
mean
they are
it's
capable. So why
but that
shouldn't
doesn't
they?
mean they're optimal.
But they are capable, just like men. Is
Like
what you just said.
can play basketball, but
No, I can't.
a guy can play basketball better.
Yeah, I'm 5'4". I'm
But you're
not playing
capable.
basketball with anyone.
That's what I'm
Let's just
giving you
say
an example
that.
of just because you're capable doesn't mean you're optimal.
See, dude, that's the problem. They're just, like, putting words into his mouth. Like, they're just trying to, like, they know he's right, but they're just trying to, like, make him look stupid. Like, and that's just what women do. Like, they just throw words in your mouth and be like, oh, yeah, oh, gotcha
I said
moment
I couldn't
or
play
whatever.
basketball. But have you just said, but women are capable, so why shouldn't women? I'm just saying what you were saying. Why shouldn't women?
Well, you cut the whole other part off with what I said after capable.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Someone.
Like, you're misconstruing the context of what he's saying, and you're a college student. Like, You should be able to understand and read exactly what the man's saying because it's logical. I guess she doesn't understand logic. Oh my gosh, bro, guys, I'm so sorry. I just turned the sound off like an idiot.
But they can't do it at the same level.
So where do they not?
Hope I got the quality right this time.
Why are they not considered optimal to you?
Because men are stronger.
Can you list one statistic? Cite one study about that, or are you just saying?
Do I need a
study
study to tell you? Do I need a study to tell you that men are physically superior to women?
Yeah.
Incredible. See, that's what I'm talking about when I say stupid. Chat like that. Like
okay,
guys,
but I'm
we're
the
chat.
one who can
not
pull
chat,
up.
but
okay.
like,
How about Heidi Levitt, an
well,
inventor?
this is like a live chat right now.
How about Stephanie Kolak, an inventor? When we have female inventors,
Sean, you know
and
what
we
to
have females doing the same thing as.
What did Stephanie Kolak invent? Like freaking baby wipes or something? Like, what did she invent? We'll see. Look, I'm sounding like a woman hater right now. I need to stop.
Men.
Okay, what's the invention again?
What did you just say?
You said there was a female inventor. What did she invent?
Sorry.
You were gonna. Yeah, we always fact check.
Why is she hesitating here? Do you not know what she invented?
Okay.
Heidi Levitt.
She's trying to think.
Levitt.
No, what did
Stephanie
she invent?
Stephanie Kolak.
What
Look
did
up
she invent?
Stephanie Kolak right now.
What did
Stephanie.
You got it?
Look
yeah.
it up.
What did she invent?
Look it up. She doesn't even know.
She's in STEM. I'm not a STEM major. I just have studied women. How about Ella Golding? She's a philosopher.
What did they invent? What did they invent?
How about Heidi?
Yeah, freeze. He's just like,
What?
I'm trying to think of more because there are so many.
see, the
What?
problem is you can't think of anything because they don't invent anything. That's what I'm trying to explain here. Like, aren't really the ones that invent and
They
like
are,
push
though.
society. They don't. Okay?
They
Men are the ones that
there
have
hasn't been
the
a single
ingenuity to do
invention
that.
a woman has not also worked on. The invention of the light bulb, the invention of electricity. Look it up. Every single invention has had.
Thomas
a
Edison,
woman
I guess,
working
is
on
a
their
woman now.
Nigga, what? Nigga, what the fuck? See, that's what women do, man. They try to take credit for men's accomplishments. Like, stop, bro. Stop it, dude. Like, I don't know why women are just trying to fake it till you make it to your way to, like, being respected or up and able to maybe get, like, a high-level job or something like that by saying that women invented stuff and women can do construction and play basketball as good as men. I guess it goes back to that one saying, like, anything you can do, I can do better. And it's just not happening, dude. Like, can you guys write down in the comments, name some things that women are better at than at men. Name a couple things that women do better at than men do. Like, because I'm curious, because I can't seem to think of anything besides being a nurse or something like that.
Thomas Edison's
And even
wife
that,
is an inventor.
that's questionable.
Here.
Tom,
Yeah.
What?
No, we got, Thomas Edison, of course, yeah. I see
Thomas
that
His wife.
Thomas
His wife?
Edison's
Yeah.
wife was an inventor?
here. There's nothing about his wife here.
I'm talking about women in STEM.
Bro,
You're
get the
saying
fuck
that
outta
women are
here,
not
dude.
as optimal as men when women have throughout history been as optimal. And you're putting your head down and
Bro, you just need to watch the show Survivor, bro, and see that women can't do shit at all. Like, why do they want to be as, like, respected as men, though, dude? Like, when y'all don't freaking actually do shit. Like, when y'all really don't do shit, like, why do you want to be, like, respected like men, bro? Like, can you just let us have one goddamn thing on this planet? Like, men only have like two things. It's like we built the world, and then we can actually like be players and shit like that. We could actually sleep with a bunch of women without people losing respect for us. Like a woman, they can't do that. People will lose respect.
not
for them.
arguing
A lot
because
of
you know I'm
respect.
right. Because you know there's no argument against factual history.
Okay, let me
No, and
go
you're
through
speechless
this.
because there's no rebuttal because it's true. Women throughout history have been in the same fields as men, have been incredibly helpful in the invention of things, got us to space.
Bro, you guys got the freaking women have the D like just getting to their head. Like They got too many simps in their inboxes telling them how great they are, how beautiful they are, how amazing they are, how smart, and they actually start to believe that shit. And it's like, dude, relax.
Movies
bro.
about that shit.
Come back to reality, man.
Okay. So
Movies.
what you're failing to realize is the women that you're talking about that allegedly did some of this stuff, which they didn't, by the way.
Allegedly, it's in history.
Can I finish my point? Can I finish my
you?
point? Because you're. I'll let you.
Yeah, go for it. Go
no,
for
finish
it.
your entire point, then I'll respond.
Man, it's like these ultra feminists, bro. Like they just think that they're really like equal to men like that. And you know, some of these feminists are like beautiful women, like SZA or Holly Bailey, and probably like Choelle Bailey. There's a lot of the hottest chicks are feminists. Like, because they don't really have a choice, dude. Like, because being a hot chick, that's a lot of power, bro. That is a lot of freaking power. But you can only impose that on men that find you attractive. And it's still like a shit ton of power. Like, you have the whole world at your hands, dude. If you're a hot chick, bro, that's so much power, dude. It's not even fair.
Go ahead.
No, you wanted to finish. Finish your point. What am I not realizing?
Okay. So what you're not realizing is these women, allegedly, that invented some of this stuff, which they haven't, by the way, the reality is that when women do invent things or when they do get involved in certain career fields like STEM or whatever, they tend to be the minority, okay? If we had to rely upon female, look, of course.
And I heard like some chick like invented the Wi-Fi. Some woman invented Wi-Fi, and nigga, that's not even true. Like these women really haven't invented too much of anything. Like, and when they do, it's very insignificant stuff. Like most of the inventions came about because men were trying to make a better life for women. Like everything, like refrigerator, dishwasher, not only the dishwasher, but the washer and dryer, microwave, oven. You know, it's just to make a woman's life easier so that they could cook and clean more efficient because they were, obviously, I guess they weren't that good at it.
So,
We'll see.
Are we surprised? Anyway, if we had to rely on female ingenuity for society to continue, we would be okay? Men run all the main infrastructure.
When all of the men went
Because you're talking about the exception to the rule, but the reality is the majority of women don't do that.
Of course, there's an exception to the rule when for...
Myron's so goddamn brave, man. This is a real man, dude. Like, you really out here, like, just kicking ass and taking names and holding babies. And, bro, this dude is the shit. I know a lot of people won't agree with Myron and how he thinks and how he processes his information, but, I mean, he really is like a pioneer of a leader of the manosphere. Like, it is what it is, dude. Like, he's better than Kevin Samuels could ever be, to be honest with you. Rest in peace. But he's a great one.
Years, women and people of color have been not allowed to do things. But once we started in society to allow women and people of color to move
All right, we
into
looked
these
this
fields,
up. Thomas Edison had 2 wives, and neither of them did anything here, according to
2 wives.
That's
ChatGPT.
not even true.
So, again,
Yeah, this girl's full of shit, dude. You're full of shit, bro. Like, get out of here with that bullshit. Just making shit up. And that's what a lot of people do these days. They just freaking make some bullshit up and they actually believe it, which I find baffling. That a lot of these people, look, one smart man once told me is that people have no idea what the fuck they're doing out here. And I believe that shit ever since. And that was Ty Lopez. And even though I heard Ty Lopez is a huge scammer, but that was a smart piece of it. He's still a smart man, you know.
women taking credit for a man's work as usual.
Book.
You have an
Thank
argument?
you.
What's
That's
your
what
actual
I just
argument?
said. Women
Yeah,
taking
women
credit
throughout
for
history
men's
have been as
work.
capable, and you even said women are capable, and they've helped progress
They're not as
society.
capable at all.
They are.
No.
Bro, when he said you were capable, it means that you're able to do it, not that you're good at doing it or we rely on you to do it, dude. Like, when he said you're capable, that means you are able to do it at the lowest level. That's it.
No, they're not.
You literally said they were. You said they were capable but not optimal. Why are you going back on your argument that you...
Bro, and this is a college student. Like, this is going to be somebody's mom. Like, do you not understand English, bitch? Do you not understand English? And this is why I love Myron Gaines so much, because he exposes so much truth and facts and the difference between men and women, like based only off of this conversation right here. You know, it's fascinating, to be honest.
When I say women are capable but not optimal, I mean as in a man can do it better. And they're not capable in everything. They're capable in some
Name
things.
one thing they're not capable in. Stop turning my mic down. Name one thing that they're not capable in.
Are weaker than men, don't have the same physical prowess as a man. That's why.
And dude, he's not even like hating. It's not even hate, dude. It's more like just being honest. To be real with you, it's like it seems like nobody out here is really honest like that these days. Like I see a lot of dudes I see a lot of incels who hasn't had sex in 5 to 10 years, acting like it's easy to get women, but they haven't had sex in 5 to 10 years. Like, just blows my mind. Like, nobody is really honest out here these days. Like, dude, just be honest. Like, I get it. It's because if you're honest, people aren't gonna respect you because of society and conforming to society and shit like that. See, that's one thing that I don't do is conform to society. I don't give a crap about society. Like, this is why I don't know, man. I think I'm starting to be like not antisocial, but just I like to just have my own peace because people these days are just too annoying, man. People are so annoying these days. It's incredible, honestly.
Men typically tend to build
talking
things.
about
Men
in
have
STEM
invented
right
most
now.
things. Men create infrastructure. Men don't. I mean, like,
Women do.
see, here's the issue, right? We can't even have because she doesn't live in reality. So since you don't live in reality, we don't even have a foundation to go off
now.
of.
I'm right here.
Right?
Where do I
Because-
not live in reality when I'm pulling stuff from things that already happened? I'm not saying in some random future world. I'm saying right now, there are more women going into university and college and jobs right now than there are men. The percentage of women.
And that is true. That's the only true thing that she has said this whole video. And there also, here's another thing. There's more women homeowners out here than there is men. And why is that? I don't know, because I have no idea. But, you know, I feel like men rather just like be in like an apartment where we like to move around. We don't want to be tied down to anything or anyone or nothing, right? So women don't mind that shit because women can just, if women, look, this all leads back to like having sex, right? If women want to get laid, they just invite a dude over to their house. Guys, we need to be like close to the action. We need to be close to the bar. We need to be close to all the clubs. We need to be at have a nice apartment, like a nice house. We need to be able to move around to where we need to be effective at. Women, they could live anywhere. You know, and they're perfectly fine. Men, we need to be at the most optimal place for us to get laid. You know? So, and then look, at the same time, like for the college situation, I feel like women aren't freaking like persecuted as much as men are in any social like type of event. Like nobody really bothers women like that. Like if a dude is like an incel, dude, people are gonna make fun of him. They're gonna laugh at him. They're gonna crucify him. They're gonna freaking beat him up. They're gonna do all kinds of shit. So it's like women, they have a lot more freedom, man. That they realize. Like nobody's really like okay. So they might have like crazy dudes that are like stalking them or want to try to get with them, get their number, date them and stuff like that. So, and that's not a bad problem, but it can get to a point of like obsession to where like the dude wants to like hurt him or something like that. But that's also a rare issue. Like guys don't have that shit. If anything, it's just other guys bothering other guys, dude. Like this shit's just kind of weird, man. I know women have like haters as friends too, but I think the world just comes down a lot harder on men.
Women is higher than the percentage of men going
You're right.
into jobs.
And you know what's interesting? Women dominate college attendance and college graduation. But why is it that men still control all the infrastructure?
They don't.
Because they get useless jobs.
They
That's
don't.
why.
Women are moving up in the
They
world.
go to school for dumb shit like African American studies, right?
Art. I knew this one chick who was going to school for art. She was hot as hell. Going to school for art, like, it's like, dude, like, you might as well go to school for business because how are you going to sell that art? You know what I'm saying? You have no ability in sales. You have no sales ability or skills. Like, how the hell are you going to sell that art? And even if you did have sales ability and skill, like you'd have to build a brand, you have to have freaking a store, like all kinds of shit just to sell your art. Like if you don't have a brand around your art, like bro, you're not selling shit, bro. You're not selling nothing. So business is more important than art school.
Or bro, what do you mean?
Why are you being racist
shit, towards yourself?
And they don't get a job after. So it is what it is. Like,
are you saying that you're lesser than white people? Why are African American studies not important?
I'm giving an example. It's a major. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that we go to school and major in dumb.
Why is it? Because you don't make any goddamn money off of that shit. That's why.
Dumb shit and get useless jobs if they even get a job. And the men still control the infrastructure because men and women are different. Okay? That's just how it is.
There are more women going into STEM fields than there are men right now.
There's more men in STEM. We absolutely dominate it.
The percentage is higher.
It's like 90% plus. And the thing is, it's interesting because, like you said, women are graduating at a higher degree, yet men still control these fields. That should tell you something.
It's changing. Have you not seen? Like, it's completely flipping. There are more women going into these STEM fields.
Men still dominated. Men still dominated despite the fact that women have an overrepresentation in the institution.
Women only dominate like nursing, and that's it. Like, there's like a small percentage of doctors. Like most doctors are still pretty much men, but a lot of women, they just go to school for nursing, and that's it. Honestly, like that's the only thing like they really make money off of. That's not the only thing, but I see a large majority of women going to school for nursing.
When more women go in and more men are leaving because they retire out of it.
Men still dominate it.
You think more women going in
and it's also important to understand that men dominate it despite the fact that women are graduating at higher rates. That's very important.
Yeah, because men have been in it, and now more women are going into it. I'm not saying I'm saying what do you think will happen? Do you think men will still dominate it in the next 50 years when more women?
If women dominate it,
yeah.
Buildings are going to be falling all over the place. We're not going to progress as much.
Why? Why do you think that?
Dude, because women have a low quality work, dude. Women have the lowest quality of work. Like, women chefs, your food is going to be fucked up, dude. Women inspectors of any buildings and stuff like that, bro, that building is done for because women fucking don't like to do shit. Like, at all, bro. Like, women have extremely low quality of work. Never fails. Like, I used to work at a grocery store, and then women, they couldn't do shit in the grocery store. Like, some women could, yeah. Some women kicked ass, but majority of them, they weren't doing shit in there.
We're at war. Yeah, everything that goes wrong is because of men in power.
All right, let the woman come up. What do you have to say? She's been heckling the whole time. All right.
You try to say that if women are in power, things will fall apart. But what's happening right now?
We got Krusty the Clown over here, dude. We got Sideshow Bob. No, I'm just joking.
Now, as a man is in power, and a man has been in power, and we have been struggling as a country. Gas prices have went up. We're currently at war. So what is...
God, this is why men don't like going to college, because these ultra super feminists, dude. Like, nobody wants to be going to college and... Dude, I used to live on a college campus, and bro, like, dude, that feminist crap is no bueno, bro. Like, they will call you a rapist for no reason. Like, they will just hate you, dude, just because you're a man, bro. Bro, men are crucified on college campuses. You would think it's a dream, right? But this feminist crap, oh my God, bro. Like, on college campuses, dude, bro, they'll call you creepy. They're going to call you weird. They're going to try to get you fired, kicked out, all of that shit, bro. Especially if you're a good-looking dude, bro. Like, it's over with, bro.
Like, if things are with men.
Still better than...
That's what I'm saying. That's why a lot of women go to college more than men, because men don't want to deal with that feminist crap. And then if you are a male in college, bro, you better be sucking that feminist D, bro, because, dude... Bro, they do not like alpha males in college. Like, they can't stand that shit, bro. Can't stand a man winning. They hate that shit, dude.
Kamala, though. Still better than Kamala, though.
What?
Damn light went out.
No, the thing is, what?
3 women versus 1. Let's go. They're conspiring together. Okay, what are we gonna say? What are we gonna say? What's up? Go
Am
ahead.
I- No, we were just making fun of you.
Okay, but with no facts though.
We're just making fun of you.
With no
Sorry,
facts.
guys.
Is that not a fact that President Trump is in office?
Yeah, but men are still better leaders, and that's better than Kamala.
She just threatened me, by the way. She said she's gonna hurt me.
She said she's gonna hurt you.
I didn't
See,
say
there you
that.
go.
I didn't say that.
Yes,
Female
the hell
privilege.
you did.
Female privilege.
I never
Okay, so
said
what's your
that.
actual argument? I just told you still better than Kamala. What's your argument?
I never said that. You said
No, I said, because you're saying, oh, we are at war right now and men lead that. What I'm arguing is that it's still better than Kamala Harris being president.
well, I think that politicians in themselves are corrupt. I think that you're just trying to use Kamala Harris as a tactic to pit men against women, and I'm talking about how men.
Bro, you know Kamala Harris was just going to do the same thing Tiffany Henry did and rob the bank. That's the only thing women do in places of power. It's like the president of Mexico. They get in, rob the bank, get rich, and get out. It's like freaking that one Congress member who just does the inside trading stocks. I forgot that old Nancy Pelosi. Yeah, they just get in, rob the bank, and get out. That's what women of power do. Like, that's why you cannot have women in power.
In power in general, and you're trying to make it a gender thing, and that's where. Yeah, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, things are just better when men are in charge. Like, can't lead anything. Name one matriarchy that stood the test of time. Exactly, none. Like men have been the leaders of revolutions, men have been the inventors, men have created.
Every time women know they're wrong, they're like, yeah, I can't do this anymore. And then they leave. Every time they know they're wrong and they can't admit it.
Everything that you enjoy, right? The crazy dye that you probably use to make your red hair, a man probably invented that, right? It is what it is. Like, men lead everything. And I'm tired of having to, like, lie and be like, oh, no, women are equal and, like, women should be championed. It's like, dude, realistically speaking, don't contribute to society the same way that men do. I mean, the fact that none of you can actually formulate an argument, we got 3 or 4 women together, and you guys still can't make an argument, is comical to me.
Yeah, man, that's Myron, dude. He's the GOAT, and you know it. And this was a great video. And he always does them in. He always does them in. And it's like, God bless this man. I hope nobody ever, like, does him like Charlie Kirk. Because we need to freaking protect this motherfucker here. Like, he's one of the last ones, dude. Like, he's one of the real ones. So, yeah, that was a good video, guys. Like the